Okay, stop. Okay, right, so I want to explain this video before it kicks off. Number one, yes, I use mods in this video. This thing is called WeMod. This is something I've got attached to my computer. I keep forgetting to use it, let's put it up. The people who made Valhieim should be very, very proud of themselves. This is a bloody big game for the price that we paid for it. But I didn't break it badly. You just have to watch it and find out. Alright? See you in a minute. The Great Explorer. I'm a bit of a curious soul when it comes to games like this. The survival aspects are always quite intriguing, but where is that going to take me? Am I going to be going on a magical, marvellous adventure across the world to learn many new skills, or am I going to be spending my time doing a lot of hoarding and basically a lot of the same crap that everyone else does in all survival games? Valheim promised a large map and on a large scale, and I'm going to be honest, it's very worth the delivery. Now, when basically I looked into Valheim, I've been seeing other people play this game, sailing for minutes and even hours, sailing around looking for ventures of new land, looking for places they've never been to before. I'm gonna be honest, sailing the whole thing really wasn't my thing. Now, I did sail for an hour round part of the island, moving my raft, and which, in fairness, I look at it now and I should have just... Literally, I should have just let it go, and I should have just built a new one on a better piece of ground. So what I did was I found this thing called WeMod. Now, WeMod, if not a lot of people know about this, they probably do, and I'm probably one of the last people to know about it, is like a giant database of games with mods attached to them. Now, this is one of those games. Already has a lot of mods. And as you can see, I'm sort of using this to my advantage, but I'm using this to my advantage of exploring. I'm not doing this so I can go off and kill all the bosses. I'm doing this more because, at the end of the day, I want to know where everything is. You know, I'm still playing the game pretty much legitimately. I just need to know where everything is. And I wanted to see how big the map was. To put this into perspective, I have been running around this map now for about 2.5 hours. Straight. With no real break. And it's big. And, like, very, very big. Now what I'm going to be doing is because you can actually just set yourself to auto swim, that's what I'm going to do right now. And we're going to head towards that bit of land over there. Now, doing this is, you know, it's a little bit sort of, I know it's cheating. I know this. But I'm doing this for the greater good. The greater good. And I say this a lot when I play games. And it's like, I'm doing this for the greater good. I'm doing this for the greater good. And I'm doing this for me more than anything. And I just wanted to show people how big this map truly is. Now, to put this into perspective, I'm running around at... Let me just pull up my WeMod and I'll tell you like what speed I'm actually running at. I'm running at what can only be described as ×4. I'm running at the equivalent of 4 times the normal speed. This is running. I mean, this is normal pace of running. And this is me holding down the run button. Now, I've put God mode on because, in fairness, running into areas that I have no idea what's going to kill me, I needed God mode because I had to find a way of getting around without dying, and at the same time I wanted to see what was about. So I've been everywhere, most places, apart from I haven't triggered the other... There's a boss, a Bone Mass, I think his name is. I haven't gone up against any other bosses since the first boss. I'm doing all of this stuff legitimately. It's just with this, I wanted to see how big the game really truly was. And it is big. So with various different biomes in the game, it does give you some variety to enemies you're going to be facing. There is a lot of stuff you're going to be doing in this game. I think it does. I think the reason why there's so much is because if you travel in one direction, you'll find something. You know, I think it is one of those games where they've thought about, like, a player like myself won't ever have a direction. They'll just go wherever they want, and so they had to make this. They had to make their game more expansive for people who basically go against direction of a game. Like for me, if someone tells me to go to point A and go and do something, I tend to spend a long time going off and doing other things and not really actually paying attention to the mission base of the game either way. I think that's maybe why this game is so big. Because you will learn the hard way of what you've got to do, and I think that's sort of true to most of us. When we play like free roam games like this, most of us don't like being told what to do. Most of us are just like, hey, it doesn't matter, I'm just going to go off and explore this and be happy, and they'll spend like 20 hours going in the wrong direction before they actually figure they have to go round and sort of go the right way. And I think that's the whole thing about the reason. I think that's the whole expansiveness of this game. That reasoning, that sort of, well, you know, okay, you might not want to go that way. We're not going to tell you to go that way. We're just going to say that it's probably a better idea. But if you go this way, you'll still have something to do. And that maybe that's how they sort of like projected how people would play this game. You know, there's no set proper path. Obviously, you got to kill the bosses, but there's quite a lot of area to explore. Okay, so my travels have taken me to the far north of this map, and I'm going to be honest, like I didn't do this bit here, mainly because I was sort of engrossed in going backwards and forwards to other places. I've also missed a bit here as well, but you know, you sort of get the gist how big this game really truly is, and it's amazing. I'm going to be honest, like doing this whole exploration thing, actually like trying to find like all the land. It's a big, I mean, this bit I'm up to at the moment is called the Deep North. I'm going to assume there's a Deep South as well, but it does feel like, I don't know, it does truly feel like it's a whole world now. So I'm not sure where I'm going anymore. I'm just jumping from island to island, running around, and just seeing how big this game is. To put it into perspective, it probably looks like I'm actually like, probably got like windburn or something. But to put this into perspective, I've spent around now what seems like an age doing this. We're up to about 5 or 6 hours in now. Yeah, and there's more land there as well. This is ridiculous. I've never ever played a game like this where it doesn't matter how far you travel, there's always something else to find. It almost just seems like I'm hitting that point of the game where I'll be in the south soon. This whole area up here is ridiculous. This whole game is ridiculously large. And I never thought that the undertaking of trying to find the whole map would have been this big. This is a big bit of land. Right. So my next piece then, we're going to just head north. See what happens. Is there an edge to the planet? Or is it just, are we actually on a planet? We shall see. This is where it gets a little bit more exciting. Is there an edge to the world? Well, here we go. We're swimming north. Where do we go? Are we going to get to the edge of the world? Are we going to turn around? I don't know, but the sea's changing colour. Oh my god! So, I've come to a conclusion that I've sort of broken Valhieim. I'm not sure what's going to happen to me. I could run into the ether or run around, but I'm going to see how big the world is. So, oh my god! So we're officially on a disc. The flat earthers were right, weren't they? So let's just see what happens. I'm just going to see where this goes. I've come to the end of the level. I've come to the edge of the game. I'm going to be honest, at this point in time, whilst I'm sitting here doing this, right, this is a bloody big map. Like, stupidly, massively, ridiculously, bonkers big map. I wonder where it takes me. Is there an end to the end? Why do I have this feeling that we're not supposed to be here? Dude. The worst part is that the gravity is still trying to push me off. But I'm in a different place. I've never been here before. I don't know if anybody's ever been here before. Spoiler alert, this could be like a whole new area that we're going to be going through in the future. Oh dear. In order for me to get back up onto that, I'm going to have to change how high I can jump, So thankfully there's a mod for that. So I'm going to go. What's going to happen is I'm now going to have the powers of the $6 million man. I'm going to be able to jump really high. I'm going to be running a little bit harder. I want to see if it's possible to get back up on... If it's not possible to get up on Valhieim, I'm screwed. And that's going to suck. Go full pelt. Oh, we're good. We should make it up there now. Alright, we're good now. Oh my god. High above them. Let me... This is amazing. Oh, I gotta be honest. I've never been so thankful to be on a mountain before. So, to put this into perspective, I've fallen off the earth. I went all the way out here somewhere into the abyss. This game is massive. Like... I mean, for what I can do now, I can literally just jump off of the mountain and we can explore a shed ton of the map real quick. I didn't want to cheat the game. I don't want to play this game and go, oh yeah, I've already finished it. I know that's what lots of people do when they use mods. Then the first thing they do is like see how quickly they can finish a game. I don't really care about finishing the game. I just care about like making content for you guys, which is always quite fun. And enjoying myself, and that's what gaming is all about. For me, it's all about enjoying myself and talking to you lot. But I wouldn't use mods to go, oh yeah, if I do this, then I'm better than everybody. I don't want to be that person. I want to be. I just want to have fun. I've got to jump back to my house now, which is here. So that's north. That's my journey. That's everything I've done so far. Like I said, I've been building my house for a little while. This is days on since my last video. So I've made some progress. I just need to finish off the walls and get things done. I put up my fence. I'm going to be extending my trench out a bit so it gets wider so I can build a proper bridge here. But apart from that, yeah, I haven't really done anything else. Like mods wise, this is the first time I've used God mode for like exploration. It's the first time I've used all these like jump mods and stuff. I used God mode to build some of this because I didn't want to fall off the roof and die, because that's a long way up and I didn't want to die through impact. So yeah, it's been enjoyable. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates, and I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream or whatever else I do on this channel. Thank you very much to every single person who's watched this. Thank you very much to everything you guys have done for me so far. It's been absolutely brilliant to have you here. And I hope you enjoy the Valheim content that I'm trying to put out. So thank you very much for joining me. Peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye for now.